Imagine stepping into an ancient building, its walls whispering secrets from centuries past. You feel a strange coolness in the summer sun, warmth in the dead of winter, and an energy pulsing through the structure that seems almost alive. Could these ancient walls be hiding technologies that we've completely forgotten? What if the civilizations of old had mastered energy long before electricity was even imagined? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most mysterious and fascinating questions in architectural history: ancient energy, the forgotten tech inside old buildings. We often think of electricity, engines, and modern HVAC systems as the pinnacle of human innovation. But what if ancient builders were already solving these problems in ways we can barely comprehend? Across Persia, Rome, Egypt, and even the remote cliff dwellings of North America, there are structures that defy the limitations of their time. They stayed cool without air conditioners, warm without central heating, and have endured earthquakes, floods, and centuries of wear. Were these simply clever engineering feats, or is there something deeper at play? Something about these buildings might hint at forgotten tech, a kind of energy manipulation lost to history. The idea of ancient civilizations harnessing energy isn't new, but it's controversial. Some researchers point to unusual artifacts like the Baghdad Battery or the carvings in Egypt's Temple of Hathor and ask, could these societies have tapped into electricity? Could pyramids or stone temples act as energy generators? Mainstream scholars are skeptical, emphasizing a lack of physical evidence. But beyond speculation, there is undeniable proof that ancient builders were masters of sustainable design. They understood airflow, sunlight, heat retention, and material longevity in ways that modern engineers are only beginning to appreciate. Wind towers in Iran, passive solar design in Mesa Verde, Roman hypocausts, and long-lasting Roman concrete all demonstrate a deep empirical understanding of the environment and materials. These innovations weren't magic. They were the result of careful observation, experimentation, and, in some cases, knowledge that might have been lost over time. But what if there was more? Could some structures contain a kind of energy system, an invisible power hidden in plain sight, waiting for us to rediscover it? The real puzzle isn't just that ancient buildings lasted for centuries, it's how they functioned so efficiently without the modern tools we rely on today. How did Roman baths stay warm across freezing winters? How did Persian wind towers cool entire homes without electricity? And why does the Iron Pillar of Delhi, standing exposed to the elements for over 1,600 years, remain virtually rust-free when our modern metals corrode within decades? These questions hint at something more than simple construction. They suggest knowledge that may have been lost over time. Today, we take electricity, air conditioning, and durable materials for granted, but in the past, civilizations had to rely on what we might call pure engineering genius. Yet, for some researchers and alternative theorists, that's not enough. The idea that ancient civilizations might have tapped into energy in ways we don't yet understand continues to fuel debate. Ancient electricity claims. One of the most provocative ideas involves the Baghdad Battery, a clay jar containing copper and iron rods. Some suggest it could generate a small electric current when filled with an acidic liquid, hinting that ancient Mesopotamians might have understood electricity. Similarly, carvings in Egypt's Temple of Hathor depict objects that some interpret as light bulbs. While mainstream archaeology dismisses these as symbolic or ritualistic, the theories persist because the artifacts don't entirely match our expectations of ancient technology. Pyramids as power plants. The Great Pyramid of Giza has inspired countless speculative theories. Some argue it could have functioned as a massive energy transmitter, using the precise arrangement of limestone and granite to generate or amplify energy. Skeptics point out the lack of any wiring, generators, or clear mechanism, but the sheer precision of the pyramid's construction continues to fascinate researchers and conspiracy theorists alike. Sustainable engineering mastery. Setting aside electricity, there is abundant evidence that ancient builders excelled at manipulating natural energy. Persian wind towers, or badgirs, channeled cool breezes over water into homes, creating natural air conditioning. Mesa Verde's cliff dwellings used the sun's seasonal movement to optimize warmth and shade, long before passive solar design became a buzzword in modern architecture. And Roman hypocausts circulated hot air under floors and through walls, providing radiant heating that modern systems struggle to replicate efficiently. And Roman concrete, made with volcanic minerals, could last millennia and even repair itself over time, a property modern concrete rarely achieves. Advanced metallurgy and materials science. The iron pillar of Delhi demonstrates ancient metallurgical sophistication that puzzles scientists. Its high phosphorus content prevents corrosion, and its construction suggests an understanding of chemical processes far ahead of its time. Similarly, Roman structures have endured earthquakes, floods, and centuries of environmental stress, pointing to techniques we are still studying today. These theories, whether speculative or grounded in engineering, show a pattern. Ancient builders were not just constructing buildings, they were designing systems. Systems that controlled temperature, resisted decay, and optimized the use of natural forces. Some might call it genius, others call it ancient energy. Whatever the label, these solutions suggest that lost knowledge may still exist, embedded in the walls, floors, and materials of the world's oldest structures. When we explore ancient buildings, we see more than stone, brick, and wood. We see a dialogue between humans and nature. These structures embody principles of energy, climate control, and durability that modern science is only beginning to fully appreciate. Was there lost technology that allowed ancient civilizations to generate or manipulate energy in ways we can't explain? Maybe. Was it electricity or something entirely different? Perhaps. Or were these feats simply the result of centuries of observation, trial and error, and an almost intuitive understanding of materials and natural forces? The truth remains elusive. What is clear, however, is that the so-called forgotten tech is not purely mythical. Ancient architects and engineers created buildings that could endure, adapt, and function with minimal resources, a lesson modern architects increasingly look to as we search for sustainable alternatives. Every wind tower, hypocaust, or perfectly aligned pyramid reminds us that the ancients understood their world deeply, even if some secrets have been lost to time. If this fascinates you, hit the like button and subscribe for more explorations into ancient mysteries, forgotten technologies, and the secrets hidden in the world's oldest structures. Comment below with your thoughts. Do you believe ancient civilizations had energy systems we've forgotten? Or was it just engineering brilliance? Share this video with anyone who loves mysteries and the wonders of the past, and let's continue uncovering the secrets of history together.